First of all, I'll start with the coach, Coach Mitchell. Second time this season. Congratulations, you come here for the second time this season and winning the Absa Premiership Coach of the Month as voted by the judges. Just your thoughts on the season so far and Orlando Pirates and yourself. I mean, I know that this is not just about yourself, this is also about the club, but also, I'm sure, you're going to do a bit of reflection because last season didn't come here on the stage, but this season twice. Just give us your thoughts, Coach Mitchell.
First of all, when you're looking at me, you need to look through me, an extremely hard-working technical team that I represent with Coach Lani, Coach Fadlu, and the rest of the members of the technical team. Our players, and prior coming here, I just told I'm ambassador of your work, and as ambassador of work of our team, I have come here. And when I look at the season behind us, I could say it has been extremely competitive when you have a situation that until a few matches to go, many teams are fighting for the trophy. When you have many teams fighting relegation, is an extremely competitive league that will go down to last minute of last game. I remember when I was still sympathizer of PSL and from distance looking at, I remember that helicopter was somewhere in the middle, then it went to eventual winners 2005, I think. And then I could say it has been a roller coaster and Hollywood look like film. It is in part that all of you have seen, but is an invisible part that we, people, technical teams and respective players, we are going through behind the scenes, playing those matches with sleepless nights, hard-working days, that on the end, football is an extremely profitable game. You invest, you get back. Sometimes let you down because logic does not exist. 1 + 1 is sometimes in football not 2, and whatever. And I believe so far so good, looking for the last 180 minutes of the football ahead of us.
Now, Coach, I mean, I'm a farmer. I know that when you talk about planting and investing, it's difficult, but there's a more stressful period. You wait for the harvest. How stressful is that for yourself at the moment? I mean, you are 180 minutes away from knowing if the seeds you are planting the whole season will germinate a profitable harvest, or you say next season?
First of all, I need to tell you that we are absolutely, we have reached to here being operated from away and abuse-proof, mind games proof, accusations proof, and whatever, strictly focusing on ourselves, not looking elsewhere, is an practically house rule that we do not comment what is with officiation, what is with other teams. We look at ourselves, we put a mirror in front of ourselves, and we are looking in each and every match to improve adequately. Fact that last year we had in all season 55 points, and that now with 180 minutes to play we have 53 is putting us in position. We want to make that step further and to surpass that amount of points to show that we have progressed, not thinking of anything else, fully focused on the upcoming match against Cape Town City. We are promised hand grenades, we are whatever, but we know that this game of football a bit winded at Athlone Stadium. 2 good teams, let us see how far we have reached. We want just to test, evaluate, and try how far we have gone and to see what football will pay us back.
One last question, it's a yes or no kind of question. Are you nervous?
At all. People are talking about the pressure. I could explain to every one of you, if you want to know what is pressure. At today's day, 20 years before, Americans have bombed me, some people have shot at me, and because of bomb detonation, snakes have come out. That is pressure. This pressure, you must be joking. You just take care of your potatoes there in Eastern Cape.
That when they don't grow is real pressure, by the way. But anyway, thank you very much, Coach Bishop. Khama, first of all, congratulations, man, for this award. I know there was a period whereby you were collecting some awards, but anyway, you make it to the podium this season. How many followers do you have, by the way? Instagram or Twitter? Which one are you most active on?
On Instagram.
Instagram. How many followers do you have there?
I think I have 93.
93,000. Okay, cool stuff. So you know that you walking on stage at the PSL Awards depends on the votes from the people. No one else, no one can. I mean, Coach was talking about allegations and accusations. No one can make any accusations there. First of all, congratulations. We'll get to the campaign part a little bit later on. It's been a difficult season for you guys. Roller coaster, maybe is the right word. You coming here to receive an award, you left 2 games. Forget the cup competition. We're focusing just on the Absa Premiership. Just your raw emotions, how you're feeling about it, and just your thinking about the season so far.
Firstly, I want to say thank God I'm here, and I want to thank everyone who voted for me. Yeah, it hasn't been the season that we wanted to, but we fighters. We know we playing for a big team. We never give up. We give everything that we can until the last game, and yeah, we made a lot of mistakes, and we have learned from them, and we just wanna finish strong and make sure we start next season strong. Yeah.
I mean, for you to get this award, I know that your colleague, there's one of your teammates who's going to be running against you in the final award, in the big award. I mean, I'm sure it's quite important for Khama Billiat to at some stage was collecting these awards to win this award.
I'd say every time when you hear, you always think of your teammates, because you work with them every day, and you know how much effort and how much we push each other, and you can say, if you would be in a position of choosing, you could choose a lot of guys that you play with, and yeah, I'm lucky today to be here, because it couldn't have been anyone. I train with them, I see them every day. They make me better every day, and it's without them, I don't think I would be here today.
I'll tell you what else you need to do. I mean, we'll send Mr. Proposer here the video and the text that you're supposed to put up so that people can vote for you. There's nothing wrong with campaigning for voting, for people to vote for you. And I hope that you will use your 90,000 and odd followers to go to the PSL website and vote for your goal, because the goals are going to be up on the 13th of May. 13th of May, we've got 6 days to vote for the Absa Premiership goal of the season, and I hope you will do the right thing. I've got to ask you a tricky question though, one last question though, before I ask you about the campaigning, other members of the media. There's another voting that is coming up. The player of Absa Premiership Players Player of the Season. I know that at some stage people don't necessarily like to talk about what they could vote for, but you have a vote. And you can't vote for your teammate. Have you thought about it?
I've seen good players this season, and everyone is just. I think football has changed, and we have grown, and a lot of guys have matured a lot, and it's quite tricky. But yeah, still have to sit down and see.
You've got an idea that we were likely to vote for.
It's confusing, but yeah, at the end I have to vote for one. I definitely.
Because at some stage people voted for you, so you got to vote for someone.
Yeah, I gotta do the right thing. So yeah.
I get the feeling you won't tell me though.
I'm sorry.
I've got a person who's going to give a different answer. But Coach Bishop, the 16 coaches have to vote for the football of the season. All of you have got to vote. Hopefully all of you will exercise that vote. What's the collective thinking at the moment about that?
First of all, I need to tell you, we have seen your letter, your advice, and unfortunately rules do not allow to vote for only one person that is runaway leader than GAP than others. I personally believe that Temikosi Lorch Nyoso deserves to be, but rules do not permit to vote in his favor. With the highest degree of respect, following every ball being kicked here in our football, I can assure you that myself and technical team around me, we shall vote no matter from where it comes. Good football need to be rewarded with the points 5, 3 or 1. I could not reveal the name, but I can tell you that no matter it's coming from whatever team, purely you switch that button where you are coach, you go to the human being and football person, and based on justice, language of facts, force logic, you're really voting the person that has given the most in this year. And I have seen, I cannot mention the name, but I have seen the person being leader. I have seen person giving everything on the field of play and carrying the team on his shoulders. And we shall vote in that direction.
Maybe you guys will be lucky. It's an opportunity to ask the coach and also Khama Billiat some questions. Got a microphone there? I tried. Don't say I didn't try. Because the answers are clear. And I will take the first question, please. Who's got the first question? Anyone with a question for either Coach Mitchell or Mr. Khama Billiat, please? No takers? We all go home? Well, in that case, I will allow. Oh, sorry. I nearly closed this thing and we all will go home.
Yeah, good afternoon, Khama. Fantastic trouser. But yeah, on a serious note, great trouser, my brother. Great trouser. On a serious note, I mean, over the past few seasons, 5, 6 seasons, you've always, competed at the top end. And now, I mean, reading of what the coach has said, you guys are now fighting for the top 8 in terms of the league. How does that make you feel? And I mean, you've always been a top player. You are a top player, and you used to, fighting for top competitions, and now having to fight for the top 8. It's quite, should I say, lethargic, not something that you're used to. So how do you mentally prepare for that alongside your teammates?
Thanks for the question, bro. I think, at the end of the day, I need to be professional. It's not always going to be great. Whether I was going to be here or wherever I was going to be. In football, you always have to go through something that makes you better person, better player, and I can't get used to everything, and maybe I need to get used to this for us to be better or stronger and learn. And we, like I said, this is not the season we wanted, but we've learned a lot. I'm sure we're better players, just that the season is coming to an end. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next season. And no one wants to be in this space for long. And I'm sure that would actually give us more as individual to put in the field.
Shaba at the back, and then I come to Muscat.
A question for both gentlemen. Khama, your team finds itself in a situation where it has somewhat become a laughing stock because of the position 7 match. I'm sure you're aware of that, as well as the uncertainty that is there from the players, from the fans, that you probably might not make the top 8. You might lose the final, all of that. But with this winning, how much of hope does it bring to you that it will spill over into the camp, and then the positive vibe will be there, will be born out of this whole situation of you winning? And how much did you expect it to? Is it something that you actually expected to happen, that you could win something under this dark cloud that the team is facing, player exodus, uncertainties, and everything? How much of bright spark does this award bring to you? And coach, I'm not going to shoot you down, but let's just be honest, coach. This almost the same question goes to you. There's uncertainty from the players, there's uncertainty from the fans, there's fear, there's everything. 2 matches to go. There is going to be one hell of a ride that you guys have to face neck on neck against Sundowns. Just give us the team, overview in terms of the camp. What is it that you see when you look into your boys' eyes? Because you're the man who's well traveled, you can tell when the players are settled or unsettled.
Push, please.
Okay. Thanks, bro. I think we professional, like I said before. We never lose hope. Every game is an opportunity to rectify whatever, and we always looking forward. We don't get surprised that we're in the final, and this it brings also more confidence. Myself and the club is happy for me, and the players, I'm sure they're happy for me, and it's all gonna bring the confidence, man. We're not surprised to be in the final. I'm sure we worked hard. We're not there for luck, and hope. We never lose hope. This is our job. We work hard every day training for us to be somewhere. So we can't be losing hope.
Coach Peter?
From my side, I would just tell like this. I remember before coming here how laughingstock and punching bag was this badge. Carrying and going every evening to sleep and every morning to wake up wishing to contribute. Together with Coach Orlani and the rest of the members of the technical team and the players, we have gone a long road of being last year contenders until the end, going to the Champions League after 6 years. This year, also contenders, still 180 minutes to play. It is not our style to threaten anyone and anything. We have the highest degree of respect, first to Cape Town, second to Polokwane, but above them, our direct competitors, Mamelodi Sundowns. We need to say that is a test of character, measurement of value, and we shall see where we are at present. I would just tell that there is a driving force and fueling energy that comes from the supporters that every day in all spheres of life we are meeting, and carrying that responsibility. You could see in my face, I count myself as neurosurgeon at present, together with all the players that are supposed to conduct the operation ahead of us. And as such, you have no time to be overconfident, you have no time to be down, you just need to be normal yourself and to find the formula. Myself, if trophy comes, would be in 19 years in Africa, my 16th trophy. What is a bit unbelievable in different countries and whatever. And there are players that they have been. There is Coach Ulani that has won so many trophies. There is other members of the team and all the people that they have been there with full responsibility in respect to our father figure, our chairman, that is a driving force with leading us into that quest to show to everyone that we have values to fight for the trophy. His management, his office that is giving us everything what we need, our sponsors that are there, technical team and players, and the most important, spiritual owners, supporters that I would like to say now. And it could happen in game of football, but let them assure you, wherever they are, whatever they do at present, that last cell of energy will be thrown at Athlone and at Orlando on 4th and 11, and we shall see how far we shall reach.
I just get nervous listening to you, coach, about all these things. Maskepe, you'll have the last question, please. Oh, I gave you a chance to put your hand down. Okay, Maskepe.
Yes.
I'm not trying to.
Oh, okay.
No, don't fight.
No, I'm not. Don't have it. Maskepe Power FM. To Khama. I think this is the first time in about 5 years that you don't find yourself first challenging for the league title, second challenging for the player of the season, award. I think you've been consistently in that space. And when you are faced with this new reality and you reflect on the season that's been, just how do you then look at the step that you've made, with the move that you've taken, since the season started? And also players always talk about the collective, but when Kaizer Chiefs, with the season almost ending and players are just leaving, how does it make you feel, guys, with the season about to end? Are you expecting an exodus? Coach Mitchell, why is it so difficult for you to just say we want to win the league? We're going to win the league. We're going to try to win the league. 2 matches, you are leading. Sundowns are saying you guys have got all the cards, but you are saying we will see, we will see. Second time at Orlando Pirates, you couldn't do it the first time on your first stint. You're talking about a cup that you would want, 16th title in Africa. So why is it so hard to just say, with all the work that I've done, I want to win the league?
Yeah, so first of all, moment when you put this on yourself, that moment, you want to win everything. You want to win everything. But in a way, my sport culture is telling me that in football it's possible everything and impossible likewise. Impossible is everything and possible is at disposal. Having that in mind, in order to not celebrate before the final line, I have learned this league is marathon, and I have learned from the best, from Haile Gebrselassie, one of the best athletes of this continent, and whatever, that you celebrate only when you reach the last line. Before that, you have no right, I have already told to my dear colleague, Benny McCarthy, that we are playing against, and Josef Vukušić, that we are playing against, we have no right to tell in advance we shall win. If we can win with mouth, I can talk, my friend. I can talk, and I can promise, and I can do so many things. But simply those are the beliefs that we believe in. Do the job and talk after. Not responsibility of publicly said word is very, very important. Indeed, I have in the last 19 years heard many times people talking and promising, then they don't promise, then they need to go back to answer unfulfilled promises. The only thing that I can promise is that we shall throw everything there the way we have done until now. Eyes are more open, we are more focused and concentrated. We want face language and winners inside our players. We want body language of football that we have played, and all 53 matches have been dipped in sweat, tears and blood of our players. We shall continue same fashion, and we shall see how far we shall reach. We want to convince the God to give us the biggest power given to human beings, and power of making people happy. And we know there outside are millions waiting for that. And their love, their support, their prayers, garnished with our efforts, we believe that could be the formula that would lead us to promised land.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you. I think, as players, we grow up. You want to fight for everything, but not every time the chance comes like the way you want it. And like I said before, it's always an opportunity to look at yourself and put more in your game before you ask your teammate to put more. We must look at ourselves first, and I would love to be there every season, but I want to work more harder. I think it will make me work hard, like I said, and I'll look at the season and I'm in the right place to actually be in to fight to have all these opportunities, and yeah, I'm still positive about my space. And yeah, like I said, it was not the best season that we wanted to, and yeah, we just gonna try by all means to finish strong and start over next season.
Okay, great stuff. One last question to me. You'll have one question, not two people. One question. Rani, also he's got so the lady first, and then afterwards we'll go.
Hi, Khama, to me from SABC Sport. With the league now ending, the focus will now obviously shift to African Cup of Nations. When you look at Zimbabwe, you guys have about 14 players that are playing in the PSL. Very quality team that you guys have. Just your thoughts on the group of players. How do you guys encourage each other, the ones that are in the PSL? Would you somewhat say the PSL has also helped to shape, the Zimbabwean team? I was speaking to Terence from Vets, and he says when he watches his countrymen, score, when he sees you score, he wants to do better. When he sees a player from Golden Arrows Amazulu that is Zimbabwean, he wants to do better as well. How do you guys encourage each other to do well for Zimbabwe, and just your realistic thoughts on the open game, against Egypt, the host nation, and your group as in general. And another question then lastly.
No, you only had one question. You've used it already. Khama?
Thank you. I think to be here, playing here, most of the guys from Zim, it really help us a lot. We easily connect. We know how tough is the league, and we try by all means to play the best football and challenge each other. And you're in the same league. It really help us, and I think we connect very well because of PSL, and like the first game is not going to be easy for us. It's not going to be easy, but I believe with the players that we have, and they're doing well wherever they are. Like Terence said, we always want to do better when we see one doing better. It really gives us motivation and drive. When we get together in the national team, we always want to give our best, and yeah.
Coach, just your final remarks before we close.
There is nothing else to add. Everything has been asked and answered. I would just say that we had a tremendous league behind us, 28 matches. We have 2 matches more to go. Let the football be the winner. We shall do anything possible us to be on winning side.
All right, well, good luck to all the 16 teams that are competing to win the ABSA Premiership. And of course, good luck to you, Khama, for together, 16. Because you need votes to win this award. And I hope that you're going to keep your Instagram, including get Vina and Toby to be busy to make sure that you have the votes, because at the end of the day, it's votes that count. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know that Coach Mitchell and Khama will get each 5,000 rands courtesy of ABSA. To help me with the presentation, please welcome from a colleague of mine from ABSA.